Welcome to SSP, Still Standing Podcast. I'm here with my brother OG. If you're trying to build, trying to heal, trying to lead, or just trying to make it through another day, you in the right place. Man, how you feel today, bro?
Hey, bro, blessing, highly favored. You know what I'm saying?
Nah, for real, man. It's definitely been a blessed day. And since it has, man, we're going to start with the scripture today, man. Luke 9:23. Whoever wants to be my disciple must deny themselves and take up their cross daily and follow me. Hey man, simple understanding, man. You gotta surrender. You dig what I'm saying and carry that cross, man. Without
Absolutely,
Yahweh, we nothing, gang. But speaking of that, man, we saw some shenanigans, huh?
man. Listen,
Trick Daddy T, he think he the second coming or something, huh?
listen, hey, let them people tell it, man. He the best thing since sliced bread. You know what I'm saying? According to that picture he posted, ain't it?
If people don't see the hypocrisy in that,
The
the
blasphemy, bro.
the blasphemy, the
Yes.
demonic, like I don't even want to get into it, but if you don't see that by him depicting himself as Yahweh, as Jesus Christ. Like, I don't know what else to tell you, bro.
I don't
I
know.
thought it was bad when
He
they
still gonna have people by his side still defending them. They gonna find a way to find some loopholes of trying to defend them. But it's gonna always be some people like that.
I just don't see how in this instance, man. I don't see how, man. To depict yourself as our Lord and Savior and say, I'm gonna have people riding with me. Y'all really think this man is the Messiah? What would make y'all think that? And then all of these Israelis and small hats, y'all do realize they're from Europe, right? I ain't gonna get too deep, man. And then for them folks to say us saving the pilot is like the resurrection,
I don't know, bro.
y'all
I don't
keep
have
playing with my father, man. Y'all keep playing with my father, bro. He done showed y'all time and time again. Like it ain't no joke. Ain't none of this coincidence.
yeah.
And if you support Trick Daddy T at this time and moment, after this man has posted himself as our Lord and Savior, I don't know what to tell you, man. I don't know how many more signs that you need. We
I
we
don't
we
know.
letting PDF.
No, no,
What up, Elijah? We letting a
man.
PDF run the country, gang, and ain't nobody outraged. Ain't nothing, bro.
Yeah. I, I don't know, my boy. I ain't gonna lie to you. And it was really crazy though. It don't matter what he do or post, bro. Nothing surprises me anymore, bro. Nothing, bro. I don't care if he go on Twitter and he put the N word with a heart R on it and said it 50 times on his Twitter. It wouldn't move me. It wouldn't surprise me.
But
It
this is
wouldn't.
why I'm so proud of Black Americans, bro, right now in this moment. And chat, this whole episode ain't about this, but I'm just very proud of our people because we are taking a back seat. We don't need to fight for this. That's why I'm fighting, saying we need to fight our fight and start to organize and get everybody together because it is time. It's perfect time. They got their smoke and mirrors going on, and if black people can unite, uphold the family, start goddamn planning how we can stay together, bro.
Yeah.
We're gonna break so many barriers. It's just
Yeah.
like I feel like a lot of people just staying distracted though, on purpose. You still really only worried about work? Like you still talk about how busy you are? Y'all do realize that's their game plan, right? You keep working, your tax dollars keep coming out of your check, and you're funding what's going on over there, bro.
Yeah.
As simple as that, man. But we gonna segue into the episode, man. I came to you with a topic. I just wanted to get your intel on it, and then we came up with a whole idea. Uh, so instant gratification.
Hmm.
Let's just say with life before we even get to relationships. What's your
Yeah.
thoughts on it, bro?
Faith without work is dead, my boy. Faith without work is dead, man. Um,
Oh, well.
I feel there are people who are blessed enough to not have to work for what they have in their life,
Yeah,
but that's the exception. That's not the rule. You know what I'm saying? Um, for the most part, you have to work for what you get. Um, in a perfect world, obviously, in a perfect world, everyone want to be like, I want everything and work little. I'm pretty sure that's how everybody want to be. And there are some people who live this life who are the exception, but the exception is not the rule.
fact,
You know what I'm saying?
fact.
So this whole instant gratification thing, is I'm not saying I wouldn't want that, but it's not reality. I'm not gonna live in a fairy tale, making it seem like everything that I get, I don't have to work for.
Yeah,
That's not reality. That's not. I'm not gonna live in this fairy tale and think that that's how life is supposed to be. Even though people are living that type of life where they get what they want with little work, and that's just how it is for some people. But like I said, that's the exception, not the rule. You know what I'm saying?
I feel like the state of instant gratification at this time point is due to
Yep.
programming.
Hmm.
When you go from not having things such as Uber, there's been taxi cabs, things like that. When you don't
Hmm.
have things such as DoorDash, Instacart,
Yeah.
where Amazon Prime,
Hmm.
um, things that just come boom, 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 boom. So I
You
feel
know, they
like
want that microwavable type stuff. They don't want that
on the microwave, but
slow cook. They don't want slow
the
cook
slow
nothing. They
cook,
want
that's that
microwavable.
up. And
Hmm.
our generation come from understanding the slow cook, you know what I mean? And when you got to put something in the microwave, now everybody just wants something out the microwave.
Yeah.
And like I said, it's due to programming. Like when you didn't have these phones and things to focus on when it came to your dreams and aspirations, you did really have to work for it. You had to. It was no way around it, bro. You didn't have social media to do your branding or your marketing or sell links and things like that. You didn't have those things, bro. You had to get
Yeah.
out there and truly find, you know, uh, your customer base,
Hmm.
supply and demand. Now, even if you look at music, bro, music used to be regional.
Yeah.
Texas sounded a certain way, Atlanta sounded a certain way,
Hmm.
California sounded a certain way, and now it's
Yeah.
all meshed in.
Yeah.
And people look at one hit wonders and people that was able to make a name off of one song on TikTok.
Yeah.
Tell me how many times that's happened. And so we get caught up psychologically and oh, if he can do it, comparison. If he can do it, I could do it.
Hmm.
And I want it now. It's my money and I want it now. You hear me?
Right.
So we can go into instant gratification in relationships. How you feel about that?
Um. So when it comes to relationships, you have someone who wants it all, but they don't want the grind of building together to get to that destination. They want that
Preach,
quick trip. They want that quick trip.
preach.
And you know, having a high school sweetheart that you've been married to for 20 plus odd years, I feel like there's no gold digging in that. There's no, what I'm saying, that man that you married and that man is a multimillionaire. You can say, I was with him when we didn't have nothing.
For sure.
Gold digger where?
Okay.
Gold digger where? But now you have artists and singers and musicians and actors and actresses that are in their 30s and they're well known and they have all this money. if I'm in that position, I'd be like, man, I don't know who's real and who's not. I don't know who come across me and they really for me, or they know what comes with being with me. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying?
Yeah.
So it's tough, man. Like being in a position where coming across people and you don't know if it's authentic or not, you know if it's real, you don't know if it's a facade, you know what I'm saying? Like it's tough, bro. I ain't gonna lie to you. But how you feel about it?
It's two sides to it. So we can speak on building with somebody because
Uh-huh.
you do realize it could be an alternative motives in that.
Speak
And
on that.
I see him or I see her doing the work, and she gonna have a bigger career later down the line. So I need to hold it down right now.
Okay.
And never realize it might not come true. It
Mm,
may not happen. So
yeah.
you do got to be privy to that. You know what I'm saying? But
Mhm.
there's a lot of people who get into relationships based off what that person is doing right then and there.
Mhm.
And it's not, they're not saying it's gonna be microwavable, but they saying it ain't gonna take that long to cook in the oven.
Okay.
See what I'm saying? It's gonna take a little while. Ain't gonna take
Yeah.
a grind. It's gonna take a
Mhm.
little. We just gotta jog up the block and we gonna be set for life. You see
Right,
what I'm
right,
saying?
right.
And then the other
Yeah.
side to that is I'm not gonna say, mm, ladies, don't kill me. Just hear me out. Hear me out. Hear me out. I love y'all. Don't do that. Don't do that. I just hear me out. Okay, in the dating market now, it's kind of saturated with women that want nothing but instant gratification from a guy that's worked and done the work and built up his career, his portfolio, you know what I mean? He's stable. They
Yeah.
want that now, right now. It's my
Mm,
stability and I want it now,
mhm.
and we never hear about the women willing to grind it out with that guy because he has the potential or because they see the work ethic in what he's working for.
Yeah.
A lot of women in this day and age are not willing to do that.
I think sometimes it's unfortunate how, and it's, that's their mindsets, but you have somebody, a woman who is 19, 20, 21 years old, and they want to be with a guy who is already established or already has their own car, already has their own house. I don't know, they I don't know what bracket they're looking into, but if you're expecting somebody to be in your age bracket that already has a house, already has a car, already making six figures, and you expect that person to be in the same age bracket as you, I feel like that's definitely a little unrealistic. Um, when it comes to their age bracket, you know what I'm saying?
Say that one more time.
Someone that's like in 18, between the age bracket of 18 to let's just say 23, 24 years old.
Okay.
And they say my man need to have his own car, his own house, and at least make six figures.
Okay.
How many men do you know personally that's in their early 20s that has their own house, own car, and and is making six figures?
A couple.
Because
Not too many. Couple.
not too many, right? Not too many. They,
A
they,
couple.
they, they just not fall out of the sky. You can't just you ain't got a whole roster of dude that you know. You know what I'm
Myself.
saying?
Yeah, for a little bit. Yeah. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So it's like it's I just feel like, I just feel like it needs to, have your preference, but just try to be a little bit more understanding of the economy right now, what's going on,
Right.
you know what I'm saying? And what you're willing to sacrifice.
There we go.
Okay.
There we
Okay,
go.
so
That's what I wanted to get to.
so so is it wrong that if you're dating somebody and he's in his 20s and he's in college and he lives with his mom, but he still has a job, he still makes money, but for this at this stage right now, I don't have my own house. I live with my mom. Some women don't have a problem with it. Some women do have a problem with that. You know what I'm saying? What are you willing to sacrifice? Okay, all right. So I have a car. He doesn't have a car right now. He has to use his mom card to get to work, but he's working. He's making money. You know what I'm saying? So like, what are you willing to sacrifice when it comes to what you like your preference, if that makes sense? You know what I'm
They
saying?
want the aesthetic though. Now that's what we can say. Because it's not appealing if he lives at his mom's and he's getting a ride to work or whatever the case is, even though it's discipline, and he gonna continue to do that until he got his bankroll up, until he get put in a position where he gonna get his own whip, where he gonna get a crib. Like, but that takes time and patience. So what happened to getting to know a person?
But that grind, is, I feel like a lot of women don't want to see that type of grind. They want the finished product.
That's what I'm getting at. But if you to stay through the grind, and if you really have courted properly, if you really have done your due diligence to get to know the person that you know are interacting with or having sexual encounters with, and you know what he's working for, when you be more willing to go through that grind with him, if you know he has a vision for himself and a purpose for himself,
I would say if a woman has that preference, where if that's her preference, kudos to you. You know what I'm saying? But just be aware of the pool of men that you make run across. It's not going to be a lot with me. You know what I'm saying? So you're more than welcome to have that preference. But just be aware of the type of men that you're going to allow to walk away from your life because of your preference.
There we go.
Just because your preference is what you see in your mind as a good man, doesn't mean what that man is lacking in your eyes is not the man that you should be with.
Yeah.
That makes sense. You know what I'm saying? So it's like sometimes, all right, he doesn't make six figures. He makes 75,000. Have you looked up the type of men right now who's making 75,000 or even 80,000? It's not a lot of men, single men, who is making that type of money. And I'm not saying it's not, but it's not just so common to be like, oh, I'm making 70,000, 80,000. Like, people didn't understand, like, that's not a little amount of money. Maybe in this economy, maybe, but in these past, let's go say 10 years, if you make $80,000, that's not little amount of money.
Oh no. We was living it up. Greece. We was doing all types of shit. Disney.
It's not a little, like, that's not. And it's people who like, oh, that's broke. I mean, damn, like, like, come on, man, like that's it, like, do you value the how much that man make over the time available he has? Because maybe the type of job that the man has, he has the ability to still spend time with you. It's people who make a lot of money who don't even have time for this.
Understand for sure, because the job demands so much of you.
The job demands so much. So if this man makes $300,000, $400,000, how much time you think that man gonna be spending with you?
If that company or whoever, even if it's his own business, making 300,000, 400,000, and you understand the pressures at just 60,000 a year, 70,000 a year, what type of pressures you think that man got?
Exactly.
And I lived in that situation too, bro. So I've seen both sides of it, where you know, my wife didn't see me through all types of phases, but I didn't always have pay. You dig what I'm saying? So she seen me when it was 40,000 a year, you know, from the army, 45, whatever that shit was. And she seen me at 120 at my peak. You dig what I'm saying? So but then guess what problems started to arise when a nigga was making all that bread?
I'm gonna let you say it. Wait.
Man, we ain't spending no time. We barely get to see each other. We get so then, okay, boom. All right, I make it too much. They let me go. I told that story before, right?
Yeah.
Now I'm making a little bit less. And we had to work through that. So my thing with the whole instant gratification is, bro, it's a roller coaster. Nigga gonna be up, nigga gonna be down, and you gotta understand that. But you want the finished product, and even with the finished product, it's ups and downs.
Yeah.
And don't let the nigga be an entrepreneur. That shit is always up and down.
It could be something like this. The man can have a house. The man can have a nice ass car. The man can be making six figures. But at the end of the day, now it's like, I don't like how he talked to me. So like, cool, he check off all these all this off the list. Now you're having all these. What else he need to be doing to
Yeah,
fit what you want?
for
Oh,
sure.
I don't like how he talked to me. Oh, I don't like how controlling he is. I don't like he told me I can't wear this. I don't. Goddamn now.
We ain't even gonna do that this episode. We not gonna do that. We not gonna do that. Back off. Back off. Hey, homie. Back off. On the dead homies. Back off.
Hey, man, bro.
Hey, we gonna start getting into it. Hey, if you haven't seen the movie, I'm pretty sure the whole Black community has seen Acrimony. There we go. You know, the one with Taraji P. So we're gonna do a little breakdown, you know, instant gratification. And then we're gonna give our little evaluation based off observation. You dig what I'm saying? Because this has been an ongoing debate for years now. So let me get to it. Let's see. We're gonna start with this scene. You know, she met him, you know, bought the car for him, and buddy, he made what some could call a mistake, what others would say you can't make a mistake. So let's get into it, bro.
Yeah.
There was also another side to me that he hadn't met yet. If he was lying to me, maybe it was time for me to introduce him to my bitch. And I mean, she's a motherfucker. Call it women's intuition. I don't know. Call it whatever. All I know is that something made me drive over there. Not only did I drive over there, but the same thing that made me drive told me to park across the street and not get too close. After sitting there for almost an hour, I felt kind of stupid. I was trying to talk myself out of the voice that was deep inside myself. That was myself. I started thinking, how dumb is this? Oh God, this looks desperate. There I was, sitting outside of a man's house, well, RV, trying to see if he's lying to me. I already knew he was lying. It was in my damn gut. And here I am trying to confirm what I already knew. I'm not doing this.
So I know the screen kind of small on that clip, but you know, she saw the handprint. She saw light-skinned shawty handprint on the trailer after she had bought Buddy a car.
Yeah.
A new Mustang at that. Remember, she got all the insurance money from her mama. So we understand it was a long-going relationship. But was that the main red flag for her just to leave in that situation?
In that situation, she should have left him after the incident. And this is my opinion, because it's like, I've done a lot of wrong in my life. You know what I'm saying? But one thing I can say, I've never cheated. So I'm not gonna sit here and do something to somebody that I know I wouldn't like done to me. You know what I'm saying? So once she walked bars in there, or you know what I'm saying, actually seen Buddy, that should have been the end of it. That should have been the end of that whole movie. It should have been clip, everything done. All right, cut. All right, let's move over with. I done caught my dude cheating on me.
Okay.
So that's how it should have been. You know what I'm saying? The perfect world.
But
that's how it should have been.
Okay.
But she stayed.
Because people do mess up. We're humans. It's a natural behavior, sex. Like, it's a reason why we got one thing and they got another thing. People can talk about discipline. You could talk about morals and ethics. You could talk about people's feelings. But attraction does happen. And he a young buck. And I told you about my past as a young buck being a womanizer.
Bro.
And being, I'm just saying, feeling like a man, feeling like that guy. Yeah. And guess what?
Yeah.
You knocking them down.
But
chopping the tree.
Listen, you knocking them down, you chopping the tree, you knocking them down left and right? Doesn't that say that you as that individual lack discipline in controlling yourself?
Not necessarily.
Come on, bro.
Not necessarily. I'm young as hell.
Come on, bro.
I don't
What does
really
young
understand
what does
how
young-
I'm hurting other people.
I know hormones is high. I know testosterone is high. But at the same time, you can't sit here and tell me that you can't have self-control.
You can have, bro, who the hell got self-control 18, 19, gang? Let's be real. Let's be real.
Let me ask you a question, because my dad has told me this, and I'm gonna ask you. I don't know. I'm gonna just ask this question and see how you answer.
All right.
Has there ever been a time where you said I can't do something, and your dad responded by saying, "Don't ever say you can't do something"?
For sure.
So that only applies to what?
Shit, working hard, work ethic, because that's what the hell they was talking about. That's what they weren't talking about. No discipline. They weren't talking. How many times your dad? No, let's just be real, bro. Here we go. Whoa. Here we go, man. Hey, y'all get this boy cold water, man.
I'm just saying, bro. All I'm saying is, if you chopping down trees, X, Y, Z, do your thing. But I just when it comes to like saying, dudes is young and they gonna make mistakes, X, Y, Z. You can still have self-control. You're choosing at this point. You're choosing to just do this.
Bro,
that's a choice.
You still cortex lobe is not even fully produced by that point, bro.
Mm-hmm. It ain't fully developed, and I understand that, my boy. I understand that, my brother.
Yeah, but like that's when that self-control, that discipline, really do kick in.
So where's the self-control for people who are in their 30s and 40s and still?
Hey, look, we're not talking about that. We talk about young him.
Come on now.
All right, let's get more into it, man. Let's get more into it, man. Hold on.
Years tick by like seconds on that big clock in my mother's hallway. And with every tick, there was a subtraction sign from the account for something he needed. Supplies for his battery, books for research, metals, plastics, always something. And as the money got low, so did his affection for me, his tolerance of me, his patience. Damn, did I just say I was being tolerated?
I need you to see this. I mean, I'm worried.
Is this right?
Yeah.
I'll get a job, Ed. I'll try to help out.
Try? I couldn't believe that bastard just said try.
You know it's gonna be hard for me to study and work on this? But I'll try. I mean, I will.
For some reason, I just smile.
Just need a little more time.
I just need a little more time.
And she was being submissive in it, wasn't she not?
She did.
Everybody's talking about somebody being that submissive woman and just trusting the man's vision, right? Trust that man's vision. Be submissive, girl. And she was that, wasn't she? Come on now. My girl was submissive. She believed in her man's vision.
Right.
She trusted in him being a leader in that house.
Right.
Come on now.
Okay, what you mean?
She still should have been left him though. I ain't gonna lie to you.
That's what I'm saying. Like, at what point they got 200,000. She done already bought Buddy a car.
Yeah.
Cheated after the car. He graduated from college, and then he finally tell her that he got something on his record from being in the gang and robbery. So he can't just get a job. He can't get a regular job. And then he working on this battery.
Mm-hmm.
And you as a woman allow this man to use the whole 200,000 plus some because he knocked out the electricity in the house. Like, at what point do you have discernment and say, all right, let me stop?
Did they ever talk about how she was raised in the movie?
No, they didn't.
Okay. Okay. Just,
I mean, it wasn't really a big thing. Like his shit was like he 15. It ain't really talk about that. But remember, the granny died, the mama died, and the mama died, and she left the house, and so they ain't have to pay mortgage and all of this.
Yeah.
They just had to pay taxes.
Yeah.
So at what point do you say she tripping? Was it when 50,000 was gone? Was it when 100,000 was gone? Was it when 150 was gone?
She was tripping when she saw him cheating. Because after that, she should have left his ass.
But according to you, if she take you back for cheating, you got to be willing to take what come with it.
If she decides to forgive as the man, it's either you have to sit here and get away from her, which leave her, even though you did wrong, or you have to sit here and deal with the constant reminder that you cheated. Those are the only two choices, because once you cheat on a woman, that's gonna shatter their heart, depending on the type of woman that they are. If you cheat on that woman, is either you need to yourself need to be like, all right, she too good of a woman. I cheated on her. I'm gonna just leave her. Boom. That's one option. The second option is deal with the bringing up every other time that she feels like you may be doing something wrong, being reminded that you did cheat. Deal with it, because you did that.
But she still decided to marry this man.
Exactly.
She still decided to fund his dream.
Yeah.
And you see he working on this shit every day.
But it ain't paying no bills, bro.
But he's actually working on this shit every day. He ain't just laying on the couch playing video games, fucking off. He ain't doing none of that. Every day he working on his goddamn battery, boy. Every day.
Working on a battery that at that point in time, it wasn't paying any bills. I understand her point on it, my boy. I ain't gonna lie to you. He was working on something that in the end, it came out being big. But in the moment, it wasn't paying any bills.
Okay, but what about her knowledge? And they had over 200,000, gang, to say.
And she trusted him.
No, trust and being stupid is two different things, gang. $200,000.
Wasn't she submissive?
Submissive my ass.
Then she trusting his vision.
Come on, man. Fuck
Come
the
on,
trust
man.
in the vision. Nigga, if we got 200, I might give you 50. I might give you 100. But the whole 200,000 on books and what point do we say, hey, we still got to build for the future? And this what I brought to the table. So I'm gonna put this up for a rainy fund. I'm gonna be smart because I trust in your dream. I believe in you.
Yeah.
But I don't want it to be the detriment of our marriage.
Yeah.
And she had that very power. And then she could easily say, listen, I believe in your dream and I'll pay these bills, but you go get a job and whatever you accumulate, you throw to your battery. And if I need a little something, I'm going to let you know. We're going to communicate. And I might need you to cover a little something.
Yeah.
But what you make, majority of it can go to your battery. You see how easy that plan was, gang?
You know when you love somebody, you just make stupid mistakes sometimes. You ever heard of somebody saying that? People who are in love make dumb decisions. You do realize that, right?
Oh, yes.
So, hey, man, it is another regular situation, my boy. I ain't gonna lie to you.
It's a 200,000 on the battery, a regular situation. And we're gonna blame the nigga for continuing to take what she continuing to give.
And if she decided to just say, I ain't giving you nothing, now she's controlling. Now she's this. Now she's
okay, but knowing the situation, Buddy clapped cheeks with the light-skinned shawty in the trailer. She could have easily been like, I'm not giving you nothing for this battery. I love you, but I gotta be cautious.
So she decided to be like, you know what? I'm gonna overlook this. This is my dude. I'm gonna overlook it. I'm gonna be submissive.
Valid.
I'm a trust in
submission
your. I'm a
also
trust in
comes
your,
with
I'm a trust in
discernment.
your vision. I'm a trust in your vision. It was a dumb decision. I'm not
Submission
gonna sit here and
comes
say
with
it
discernment,
was-
gang. Does it
Yeah.
not?
You're right.
Understanding time and place of when to submit and when to say this is going to hurt our family. Submission, cooperation, but it has a limit.
Yeah.
So they went through 18 years. We watched it. I think maybe 20, whatever the number. It was a high number.
Yeah.
He never worked. He always working on his battery. She got him a job with the family. And this happens.
Yeah.
On his first delivery.
Look, first let me just say this. I did not do anything with Diana. I found out that she worked at Prescott, and we went out for coffee to talk business, and that was it. And she got into the truck because her daddy was some kind of driver or something like that, and her wallet fell out of her purse. Look, listen, I know it makes no damn sense, but it's the truth. And the reason why I never made the deliveries is Prescott called me, baby, to see the battery. I mean, they offered me $800,000, and he was ready to write that check today. And I'm sure if I had a prototype, it would have been a lot more.
$800,000 today.
Yeah,
You need to take the money.
I can't.
There is no damn money. He lying.
Just let me understand.
Yes.
Some random bitch that I caught you with before just happens to be in your truck and leaves her wallet. This house is getting foreclosed on, and you turn down an $800,000 check that Mr. Prescott was going to write you today. Is this the bullshit you selling me?
This is not bullshit.
Then call him and take the offer.
It's not a good offer. It's not a good offer,
It's
baby.
not a good offer. So I just lose my mother's house.
Baby, I'll buy you a bigger house. As a matter of fact, we can live in a high-rise building overlooking the city, and that diamond, I'm gonna get you. And Miss Gail, private jet, we're gonna make it, baby. This is it.
No, we're not. No, we're not gonna make it. You had a good one. I would do anything for you. And I did. And you lied. And you cheated on me. You're a motherfucking loser.
Don't talk to me like that, baby, please.
I'm done. I need you to get your shit while you can. And I need you to get out. I want a divorce.
No, please.
No.
No, I love you. Please.
Let's talk about it. Instant gratification. Hey, let's talk about it. Let's go. Let's go.
Now, I will say, she's fed up, bro. I don't blame her. I ain't gonna lie. In this situation right here, she's talking to him, and he is telling her, I had a chance to get $800,000 in a check, right? I had $800,000 check for a battery. Her mom's house is finna get foreclosed on, right?
Right.
I want to assume she herself is struggling to pay bills herself. She's struggling.
She's struggling.
Right? And her husband comes home and saying that Diana was in that truck, left her wallet.
She left her wallet.
Same woman.
Same one. I get it. The hurt is there.
She cheated on her with, right? Same woman.
Hurt is there.
And he's sitting here with nothing in his hand, saying that I could have got a check for $800,000, but I said he couldn't. But he said he couldn't do it. I would be fed up too. Not gonna lie to you, my boy.
Let's talk business.
I don't know your take, but in that situation, I would have been fed up. I ain't gonna lie.
Let's talk business though. I remember Master P one time talking about when he was selling out the trunk. He go to his first little record label, meeting and all that. They try to cut him a check for $1 million, maybe $2 million. But he turned it down. Shit, C Murder was mad, upset. Like, nigga, why you ain't take the money? P say, man, if they offered this amount, bro, imagine how much it's worth. He understood that. He got it. He understood he finally made a breakthrough, gang, and that it was worth more than what the dude was offering him. And if you just give me a little bit long, just a little bit longer, I'm gonna get you that house. I'm gonna get you that ring. You ain't got just a little bit longer. So was it too far gone? Or at that moment she needed discernment? Because he told the truth about the whole thing. The girl, the old girl.
Yeah. And you know, sometimes when you do certain things and you cheat and you lie, sometimes even the truth could be fishy because of what hurt that you caused in the past. I'm just being honest with you. If I'm in a situation, if I cheated on my wife and she forgives me and she turns around and she finds out and I tell her the same situation, you don't think she'll be in her mind like, is he really telling me the truth?
That's valid. But
you know what I'm saying?
Besides
Like,
that
what are you really doing?
18 years ago, he didn't lie to her. He didn't cheat on her.
But why is it the same exact woman that he cheated on her with?
She worked at the spot that he know that he need to talk to this person to get up. And she was trying to help.
She was trying to help.
She was literally just trying to help. She was not coming on to the nigga, nothing. She wanted to help.
At the same time, that woman that felt that hurt, you think that shit can go away when that name pops in her mind and the first thing that pops in her mind is the fact that my husband was deep in her?
Nigga, how they was kids, bruh.
Bro, do you realize women don't let that shit go, bro?
What happens to Grace? What
not
happens
all,
to, come on, man.
Not all, but some of them do not let that shit go, bro. And that shit can, if a name gets brought up and it's signed anything kind of remotely close to then the name that she know for a fact that you slept with, you know what I'm saying, that you cheated on her with. If it's a name that remotely close that shit, she could be like, her antenna's gonna go up. What you just say? What happened?
I got you. But
come on now, bro.
Again, bro. Buddy literally, and then this is something that could be verified.
Yeah.
She could have called the building. She could have seen, right? She could have literally been like, bro, did this happen? She didn't have to talk to Shawty, but she could have been, all she needs to know that the real meeting went down, that the dude was about to cut a check, right? She ain't even think to verify that will really happen. She was so driven by emotion that it didn't matter that he was telling the truth.
Yeah.
All right, so smooth. They get a divorce, bro. They get a divorce. Right? We get into that. Let's see what that look like.
Sorry, I'm late. It's a family divorce, I see.
She wanted us here.
Is your lawyer here, Mr. Gale?
I can't afford a lawyer.
No, you can't. Working as a dishwasher.
Ma'am, you're a guest in this mediation. Please.
Are you sure you want to do this? I still love you so much.
We're prepared to let you have the car and your clothes.
No, you keep it all, everything. I don't want anything. I just want to say this and I'm done. Mel, I am so sorry that I couldn't be what you needed. But I never cheated on you again. After I saw what it did to you, I found out what love is for the first time in my life because of you. I could honestly say with all my heart that I love you. I'll always love you, Mel. Sorry.
Things take another turn when Robert receives an offer that seems to resolve his financial struggles. It's a business deal with Prescott involved, which puts Robert on a better path. Mel reacts with some surprise, but with
You're upset that.
All right, let's get into it. Let's go. Divorce go through. He say, I don't want nothing. You got it. Sell the car.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I might not brought nothing.
Yeah.
But you could tell the sincerity in his heart.
But she's heard this shit thousands of times. Then she like she's heard this same speech. And even if it is genuine, after a while of hearing the same genuine speech, sometimes it can be watered down. It can sound kind of like, I mean, Buddy is saying some stuff, but it ain't hitting the same because what he's saying is not backed up by results.
So he working as a dishwasher. He told you his deal. Maybe he making nothing.
Yeah.
But he's actually at work. It ain't the best job, but it's a job.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
He told you about the deal.
Mm-hmm.
And it means nothing.
No. The speech he gave when he was getting a divorce, he said, I want to say he said sincerely, like, hey, I apologize. But after a while of apologizing and it'd be the same shit over and over and over again, sometimes you start to mute that shit because it's be the same speech over and over and over and over again.
So that speech is watered down. So whatever happens after the divorce, is done. Whatever this nigga.
Yeah. You're right. But let's not sit here and say, if you continue to say, I'm sorry, babe. 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 After a while,
he said, after the first time I did it, I realized I will never do that to you again.
Mm-hmm.
Right? I love you that much. Like, I'm sorry I couldn't be the man that you needed me to be.
Mm-hmm.
Right?
Yeah.
So that none of that could have been reconciled. None of it.
She was at her ends. She was at her ends, bro. I'm with her on this, bro. I ain't gonna lie to you. Like, she should have been done. She should have been done with him when he cheated the first time.
But this is my thing again, where I gotta blame her. So you didn't let him be in your life for this long.
Yeah.
If you didn't felt like this for this long, why you continue to let him be in your life? And don't give me that love shit.
No, it might not have been love. It's the fact that, maybe she saw, even though she's willing to get over something that really genuinely hurt her, bro. Like, that shit actually hurt her, but she was willing to still do for him for a very long time. And after a while, bro, she just got fed up. I don't think there's nothing wrong with that. She gave all she could give. Hell, when she got the money, she stupidly gave him that money. It ain't like she was trying to control nothing. She saw she wanted him to make it big. It ain't like she didn't want him to be big. She wanted that shit.
She did want that.
Time again, he kept falling short.
For sure. But that happens in life, though.
So it's not like she didn't see his vision. She just got fed up with the process of how long it take for him to blow up. And it took
time in the Bible that Yahweh gave somebody a message of, I'm gonna give you this, or you're gonna be a king, or you know what I mean? When did that shit happen? Right away. Besides the blind man and all of that, like his miracles, when did God ever make a promise and it came right away?
It didn't.
It was years upon years. You dig what I'm saying?
But
it was a lot of building, a lot of structure.
It was a lot of building, a lot of structure. When it comes to their marriage, how long were they married before they got a divorce?
Like 18, something like that. I keep saying 18. I think it was 2018.
You don't think that's a long time for a buddy should have blew up?
No.
Bro, come on, man.
Because, like he said, he had something on his record. So a lot of people gonna overlook that.
Okay.
Buddy not worthy. You dig what I'm saying? Oh no, we can't work with that. Not even trying to see the prototype and see. He didn't have the resources. He didn't have the people.
You don't think he had you don't think he could have had the mindset to do this shit on his own? Why do you feel like he needed somebody for him to blow up though?
Bro, the girl was the only reason he got the actual meeting.
I mean, when it comes to that battery, you don't think he could have had some type of vision of, I can do it on my own. I don't need these people to do it for me. I don't need people to cut me a check. I can do this on my own. Why you didn't have that vision of doing it on my own?
Bro, all right. So he ain't had a vision. All right. 800,000, he denied, right? We all get it. All right. So let's see the aftermath.
Yeah.
You're late, babe. What's up, Mel?
Yeah, I know. Did Robert give you this? Yeah. Along with these keys and the deed to Mama's house. What? Yeah, his battery hit. He's in business with Prescott.
I'm calling the bank first thing in the morning.
I already did, and it's good.
Damn. He hit like this?
Now, when did you see him?
He came to my job to tell me he was sorry and that he loved me and he wanted to give me that. He really did it. You always thought he would.
$10 million.
Hell, go cash this before he changes his mind or
He
something.
won't.
Well, let's not take no chances. Let's go to the bank first thing in the morning. That bastard might have a change of heart or something.
Fuck up. Why did I listen to you?
I mean, both of you are some miserable bitches. Neither one of you are happy with these bastards. And I listened to you. Now you just wait 1 minute.
Oh, no. Ah, this view. So proud of you. And when you said you love me, I realized I still love you. Very, very much. And I should have believed you when you said you were with her. But my sisters, they got in my head.
So that's all behind us now, Mouse.
I'm so glad you said that. Sorry I'm late. Bye.
Ew. You see us. Let's talk about it. Let's talk about it. Let's talk about it.
Now,
So if all of that happened, why did she believe she was entitled at that moment? If she already cut ties.
I feel like she walked in there. I feel like she walked in there to try and get her man back that she didn't know that he was already moved on to somebody else. I feel like in her mind, she wanted to get back with him because she listened to her sisters, which she should have done.
He had money.
No, but you can't consider her a gold digger for that, though.
It ain't no gold digger, but all right, if Buddy battery didn't hit, would she want to get back with him?
I mean, if you put it in like, you know, that way, I mean that's. I feel like she that's security right there. I feel like she was.
Hold on, pause, brother. Pause,
bro,
my brother.
Saying,
pause, my brother. Right. You saying that's security? He bought the house back. He bought Mama's house back.
Yeah.
You got the deed. I fucked up. I made it right.
Yeah.
And you got 10 milli. A milli. So
I feel like she's not wrong. I feel like, hey, everybody can be wrong though, bro. I was wrong, and I'm sorry. Let's try to make this up. I apologize. I listened to my sisters. I'm sorry. I messed up. I'm sorry. You don't hear that much. I'm sorry.
But you start taking why is she saying sorry, bro?
I ain't gonna lie. If old girl wasn't there, you don't think he would have?
No, because now I don't think so. Because old girl is what helped him to elevate. She the one who put the deal. She the one who got him a meeting. She the one that got him in the house. He was homeless, bathing the nigga, telling the nigga, you gonna be something.
Yeah. I mean, you know, it's hard to really know who's wrong in this situation because she seen him and was loving on him and married with him when he had nothing, had vision of wanting something. She just got fed up, bro. She just got fed up. And I feel like, I'm not saying she's right for doing that, because I feel like, you know, she need to own up to her giving up on him. She gave up on him. So I feel like she need to deal with what happens after she gave up on him. Dude hit it big. All right, dang, that's my loss. He hit it big. He paid my mama house off, right? You know what I'm saying? Gave me that 10 milli. we're not compatible no more. You know, I gave up on him. I have to deal with that. I feel like that's how she should have went by it. Dude gave him that money. I mean, dude gave her that money. Dude paid off what he needed to pay off. Dude paid off everything he feel like he done wrong, right? She should have left it as that.
And she could
She
go
should have
live
left it as
her
that.
life and go do the most.
Yeah.
If she wanted to, right? She get whatever car she want. She go buy a new house. She can do whatever, bro.
Yeah.
So at that point, this is the thing about the relationships game.
Yeah.
Like, you're gonna have to work through it, bro. And she was willing to still deal with that, bro. It was just her fault for putting her family in her business. I honestly feel like she was not really tripping off losing all the money and this and that. It was her sisters, bro. Even in the divorce meeting, her sister speaking for her.
Yeah.
I like, so now the nigga then blew up. He gave you 10 million, which I think on the movie when they went to the lawyer and all that, she tried to double back and get half of the business. And they said she only put 1.2 million into the business, and he gave her 10 million.
Yeah.
So what else was he supposed to do? Because honestly, if she still rolled for him, would she not have gotten more?
I feel like, you know, she feel like she was with him in the grind, seeing him fail, could continue to pay for stuff, house finna get foreclosed on, still believed in him, still sat there years upon years upon years. And I just feel like the hope just ran out dry, bro. The hope of hoping that he would be able to make it big, it ran out dry. 18 years of hope is crazy, bro.
Bullshit.
Come on, man. 18 years of hope is wild.
Bro, if I believe in Yahweh, 18 years of belief ain't that damn wild, bro. I'm sorry. I believe in him every day.
I'm talking about in the marriage, though.
Okay, but that's your covenant, bro. And you knew exactly what you was dealing with from the day that nigga graduated college and told you what was on his record. So what type of life did you believe you was gonna fucking live at that point?
Well, it came to pass, did it not?
It did. So when working through that relationship at the time, working through that marriage, it would have worked to her favor, right? But she was so done. Even knowing that he was finally making
but let me ask you though, do you blame her?
What you mean?
No, do you blame her decision? Do you feel like her decision is warranted? Her decision is warranted.
After he told her the $800,000 deal and all of that.
But you don't know, she doesn't have a business mind though, bro.
But even with that, he literally is telling you can verify he just had a meeting with this guy. Like we said, it wasn't that hard for you to find out to the bank that the 10 mil was good.
Yeah.
You dig what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And then if you got gripes with the girl, you know she work up there. It ain't nothing to call the office or whatever, bro. Or get in contact with her. Hey, what happened?
Yeah.
You dig what I'm saying?
I got you.
Like, so you let your family in on all your business. And honestly, if they wasn't, you would have still wrote that out. But that embarrassment of this nigga falling short and your family knowing every insight of it, it messed with your psyche.
Yeah.
Your family, your sister telling you, you know, the niggas that they with always got jokes about the nigga. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It was like her decision was made for her. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So we know how it ended. She wanted all her shit back. She went crazy. So we gonna play the last clip.
And her. She even chose a dress by the same designer that I wanted to make mine. At the same boutique.
Wait, we're...
I will not let go of you.
Okay.
Walking. So get ready.
Okay.
Not yet.
Come on.
No, just right there.
All right. Can I open?
Open them now. Look behind you. Surprise. This is Gal. I told you I was lying.
Thank you guys for coming. Look, we're worried about Melinda. She has really lost it over you two. Now we're gonna try to get a judge and force her and get some help.
That might be a good idea.
But in the meantime, you need to be careful. Both of you do.
We have the restraining order.
You guys might want to have security at the wedding. Seriously.
Look, guys, I know she's upset. Like you said, I know your sister. She'll be fine once she calms down.
If you think that, you don't know her at all.
Oh my God. No. You two, you cannot be here right now. She's right behind me.
Oh, shit.
Oh my God.
Y'all Melinda coming in my house without my permission. No. So what y'all been doing? Talking about me? No. Behind my back now?
Melinda,
Huh?
no.
That's why you brought her here?
No.
Let me talk to her. No. Y'all let her hold me back. No. I need that bitch to know that's my car. Why would you bring her here, Robert? That's my car, bitch.
It's not working, honey.
That's my car. That's my car. Get off of me. Okay. All right. Okay.
I know. We know what happened on that boat.
Yeah.
So we just seen it all. My final question before we end the show, gang.
Mm-hmm.
Who was the main villain? Who was wrong in the situation? Your final answer. You can't pick 2-3 people. Who was wrong?
I'm gonna throw the blame on the wife, but I'm also gonna add the sisters in that mix as well.
All right.
Because listen, because it's up to you to allow your issues to be broadcasted to everybody else. You allow your issues to be told to your siblings,
right?
And then you're feeding in that energy from your sisters, and ultimately it made you decide to no longer be with that man anymore. If y'all have issues and the man and woman having the issues, that's exactly why. If me and my wife having the issues, that's our issues. I ain't calling my dad to let me know, hey, this is what she did X, Y, Z. I ain't calling my mom like, hey, this is what X, Y, Z. Because even if I do forgive them for that, forgive her for that, they still remember that. I ain't calling my sister saying, hey man, hey, X, Y, and Z, this what she did. I ain't doing that. Because at the end of the day, like you just said, they remember what the bullshit I told them. Because at the end of the day, if you're going to forgive them at the end of the day, you might well just shut up.
Right.
Keep quiet. Leave that shit in the house. And I feel like by her allowing their relationship to be broadcasted to not only her sisters, their husbands as well. His shortcomings should have been known by her and only her.
Right.
What he did wrong should have only been known by her.
Right.
The only person that should have the ability to judge him was her and only her.
Yes, sir.
He should not be looked at as less than. And if she decides to do that, it should only be done by her. Not her sisters, not her sister's husband, none of that shit. So I do put a lot of the blame on her for allowing her sisters to put stuff in her ear to ultimately make her make decisions that ended up making him want to turn around and be with somebody else, and it hurt her. So I do feel like she played the biggest role in allowing those sisters to put stuff in her mind to ultimately make her believe that she should no longer be with that man.
Right. Right.
And that was a blessing in disguise to him, because after he got away from her, what happened?
He blew up.
So I would say,
and that was one thing I was going to ask you, because let's say they was together. How much that family would have been on his nutsack?
About money.
That was the biggest blessing, gang. Getting away from that family.
I definitely, I would say the sisters are 1A, and I put the wife as 1B.
I'm gonna
But
go
also,
on.
I ain't gonna say I think the wife is 1A and the sisters is 1B because it's up to that wife to allow her issues and their issues to be broadcasted to them. Like, you know what I'm saying? So I do fault her on that part because that shit should have been dealt with in-house. And if he came home with an issue, he even shut the fuck up and they deal with that shit when everybody gone.
For sure.
You know what I'm saying?
I know they're not gonna like this one, but I'm sticking with Taraji was the main villain in this movie. And y'all can say what y'all want. Let me explain. She seen a nigga was cheating. She kept it going. She knew the nigga couldn't get a job because of his past. She kept it going. She bought this nigga a brand new Mustang. Kept it going. Right? They get married. 200,000 down the drain. Kept it going. Now you're frustrated. Now you're telling your business to your family. They getting back to you, and you disregarded discernment and what you truly wanted to do, which was be with him and ride it out, even though it was tough. But you let that energy take control of you, and you made a decision you truly didn't want to make. Once again, that's on you. You initiated the divorce. You dig what I'm saying? Yeah. All right, cool. You cut ties. Now you going crazy when the nigga is up. So I gotta put the blame on you because there was no accountability throughout the movie for you just allowing this nigga to do any and everything with your funds, with your mama house with. Come on, man. I get that the nigga was a wild boy. He was a wild boy.
Yeah.
But he only gonna take what you was willing to give. So, hey, I mean, you know, hey, chat, we want to know, you know, once y'all watch this episode, what y'all believe. You know, we're going to put a little poll up because we got to see, man, who y'all believe was the main villain, whose fault it was, and kind of get insight from the chat, man. You got anything else, real?
Nah, my boy. Hey, just let us know in the chat, like he said. We're gonna put the poll up. You know what I'm saying? I say we put it on Facebook. Not Facebook, on IG. We can put a poll so y'all can be able to answer who y'all feel like was the villain. And let's get this conversation started.
Yeah, for sure, man. Hey, like, subscribe, share, trying to be your favorite podcast, man. SSP still standing, podcast on YouTube. SSP still standing on IG. Yeah, I said that right now. SSP still standing podcast on IG. Still standing podcast on Facebook. Still standing clips on Facebook. Make sure y'all tap in, man. If y'all enjoy the shorts, we got plenty on YouTube. If you enjoy the long videos, we got plenty on there too, man. We're gonna keep on building, keep on grinding until we shine. You dig what I'm saying? But we thank you all, man. Bless everybody, man. We'll be back tomorrow. You dig me?
Yes, sir.